Yeah, Leona, go ahead.
I originally was taught to like get in when it's low and that it's going to pull back and then it's going to do that. So you're going to lose some money before you make the money. But I like what you're teaching where you are getting your stop losses tighter.
And
But it can go either way.
that is absolutely correct. That's exactly what I was going to say, right? Is that teaching? There's nothing wrong with that if they told you how to cover yourself, how to protect yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's the missing element. Most people don't even know, right, that they're not protecting themselves with their stop loss being out of the way of the pullback.
So I wasn't taught to use a stop loss.
Yeah, so that's a big no-no. Okay, you know what I mean? But again, even that can work out sometimes, right? Nate can attest to that. But guys, come on, we know what it is, right? You drive without a seatbelt, chances are you're gonna be okay, right? But that one time, we know that you don't flew through the window, right? And that's the equivalent of playing that type of game, right? You know what I mean? You'll get some, right? But when that hit comes, when that crash comes, right, where it's completely against you, your account is blown, right? And that's the kind of hurt that it'll do something to you, right? Because you could have been up 6, 7, 8 bands, right? You could have been up 9, 10 bands, right? And all of a sudden, you're down to $300, right? You're like, hold on, right? What just happened here, right? Oh, Trump said tariffs. What? And yeah, how do you live that down, knowing that you were up that much? That's going to be real hurt. So again, trading without the stop loss, you can do, right? Especially when you know what you're doing. But do you really want to, right? You know what I mean? That one bad day, it ruins those hundreds of good days, right? It's just the way I see it, at least. So yeah, don't do that, right? But again, you're a grown woman, right? Nate's a grown man. I can't tell y'all what to do, but I wouldn't, right? I wouldn't leave my stop loss open. I'm trying to do some things, so ain't gonna be no day where I wake up and like, I'm seeing negative whatever. Like, wait, what? No, 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 no. No, give me my money back, right? You're finna fight everybody that day. I promise you. Whoever says good morning to you, they're gonna get a left hook and an uppercut. Shut up. Get out of my way. Like, it's gonna be treacherous, okay? But yeah, so you got it. But you know what I mean? You could do both, right? You could take the breakout, you could take the retest. Just know what it is, right? Cover yourself, protect yourself.